Welcome back to PTAcom Morning Live. We're continuing our segments with parent-tested, parent-approved, and Sharon, you brought more products for us, and it's wonderful to see the variety, the new products that are constantly coming out in the market.
That's right. There's a ton of new things, and you know what? Doing this kind of testing, you really figure out what's worth your time, what's worth your money. You know, it goes through rigorous testing because parents are the most rigorous testers because really it goes through a home environment. The things are being dropped, the things are being knocked over, they're really being used. So it's not a bunch of advertisers and marketers telling you this product is great. It's real life parents telling you it's great.
Have you ever been surprised thinking this product is for sure going to be a hit and then realizing once you've sent it into the homes and the parents have been testing it that it really didn't meet your expectations?
We have. And you know what? We've had a few very large companies that you would never imagine wouldn't have a passing product submit their products, and the reviews were terrible. And the reality is, we're not going to associate our seal with anything that's terrible, whether it's made by a huge company or it's made by a mom entrepreneur.
Okay. Great to know. And that people and families can actually head to your website, and if they want to become part of this program, that they can register and they'll start to get more information.
That's right. Exactly. At Ptpa.com, they can sign up, and it's all free. We ship the products them for free, and they get to keep the products.
Very cool. All right. What are some of the products you're going to show us?
InnoTab. This has been a crazy seller over the last few months. This is by VTech, and this is their learning tablet. What's great about this is it has an auto tilt feature, so it's just like an adult's iPad or tablet. So when you tilt it, the screen adjusts. It is an MP3 player. It plays videos. It stores your photos. It stores friends lists. It has educational apps. You can actually go online to the VTech Lodge, download more games for your kids that are, of course, educational, ebooks for your kids, but at the same time in the Lodge, you can take a look at how your children are doing on each of the games.
Wow.
So it's a really good resource, and what else we loved about it is that if your child accidentally drops it, it doesn't cost $800 to replace because it's only $89.99, and it doesn't break.
I was going to ask you, what would a price point be on something like that?
Yeah,
That's
$89.99. It's a great price point, and like I said, if you drop it, it has these rubber edges, so it really holds up nicely.
That's amazing.
Yes.
All right, moving on.
This just looks like a simple metal piece, and I absolutely love this thing. It's called the Cool Care, and what's handy about it is if you have one of those makeup tables or a bathroom area that's very limited on space, you usually have a curling iron, you have a hair dryer, it's taking up a lot of room, you're always thinking, oh my God, did I turn off that curling iron? Is it burning through my counter? So the Cool Care is a great spot for putting in your hair dryer, putting in your curling iron, so you now get rid of the fire hazard. You're not burning holes in your counter, and it's taking up a lot less space. So actually, this came in and we kind of looked at it thinking, I wonder how effective this is going to be. And the reviews were unbelievable. It's amazing how something so simple can make your life that much simpler.
Sometimes space is it's prime real estate.
Absolutely.
Especially in a bathroom. All right, next toy.
Teague. These are really unique. These are wooden building blocks, but they're magnetic. So number one, they're made out of hardwood, real hardwood, so it's very good quality. They have magnets inside of them. So the basis of Teague is to use a child's imagination, creativity to build outside the box. So they're able to build in ways that they wouldn't be able to build with typical building blocks. They can defy gravity using all these magnets.
This is amazing.
Great quality, and Teague is all about the creativity and sparking the imagination. So it's a lot of fun, and you know what? Again, these came in. They looked like building blocks, and I thought, I wonder what's special about these. The parents said their kids are obsessed with these. It comes in a kit of 52 pieces, and the kids love it.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Oh, and this is something really special because a lot of the times you're sending your kids off to school, and you just want that quick reminder when they're opening up their lunch that they're loved.
That's exactly it.
You know, and that we're thinking about them during the day. And these are so cute.
So these are called lunch hugs. So exactly as you said, you throw them into your child's lunchbox. They come in 7 different sets. They have jokes. For example, did you happen to know that 99% of people can't lick their elbows? Probably not. Maybe not something you thought about, but the kids, you want to try it? The kids love sharing that with their class. So the parent reviews actually said that the kids love sharing it with their class, with their teachers. They love the special notes that you can actually personalize to say I love you or whatever note you want to be sending to your child that day. So it just makes lunch a little bit more special.
Are you part of the 99%?
No. No, definitely
not. We've actually had them on the show, the gummies.
The adult essential gummies.
Yeah, so you have them for kids, but you also have them for adults.
We do. And what's great about these is they are the first complete government certified gummies. So what that means is the manufacturing facility where they're making this is actually government audited, which is great as a parent to know. It's not a candy factory where they're making their vitamins. There's no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. It's dairy-free, it's wheat-free, it's gluten-free. So all those key allergens that you'd be worried about, it's free of them. It comes in vitamin D, vitamin B, omegas, multis, so they've really covered the gamut, but they taste fantastic. I'm sure you've tasted them.
I actually have, and to be honest with you, when you have that little craving at night, you need something
yeah,
sweet.
something sweet. I know.
I go to these.
I
go,
I've done
it
it
works,
as well.
and I feel good about it. And very quickly, we're getting to the last product.
Yes, this is the Deja Vue. What I loved about this is it's an incredible time saver. So you can see I've put in karate and dance every Wednesday and Thursday. The great thing is, if you flip the page, you'll see that that appears for the next month. So it's great. You're not writing it every single month in the same place. And if your child changes an activity that comes with little stickies, you can just cover that up and replace the activity. On the regular months, it just works like a regular calendar. So, you know, if you have a PA day, you have a trip to Mexico, whatever that might be, Deja Vue is a great solution for that, and it's a great time saver.
And so you're saying that where you had originally it listed, you can just put a
little sticker because your activity's changed or the day of the week has changed.
Very cool. Great products. Of course, head to the website. That's the best place, so you'll be able to find more information on each of these products. Parent tested, parent approved. The website listed at the bottom of your screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've got some great new ideas for the kids and definitely some products for myself as well. We do have to take a short commercial break.